In this installment, we're going to be going over the NBA bets for Tuesday, May 13th. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to bring you the winning ingredients for our Tuesday NBA slate we got going on in the playoffs. But before we deep dive into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNetShetsD. Don't forget about that TikTok at Chef_D91. And don't forget about that Patreon. Right now at the homepage of the YouTube channel, currently at 10,000 subscribers here. This is the road to 20K, and we're well on our way because you guys are showing up each and every single day. If you already subscribed, continue to like and comment. That's going to help the YouTube algorithm so we can grow to a much broader audience. All right, now for the Patreon, which I'm telling you guys, we're on fire right now. Let's keep it rolling. Just going over the plays. The only play that did not come through, as you can see, it says Monday plays dominant night, even with the Warriors losing. Obviously, I like the Warriors. That did not come through, and that was the play in the video. We went 1-1 in the video. Brandon Podds ended with 11 points and not 15, but the hot streak continues here with the Knicks plus 6.5. They outright won. I like that upset. I like OG Anunoby in his game. He had 20 points. Cardinals for MLB came through. Cubs, Rockies plus 1.5. Angels plus 1.5. Yankees and D-backs. That was a complete sweep in the MLB. Plus with our tickets here, that were pretty solid. As you can see, Knicks on the money line. We had the plus 6.5 for the Knicks as well if you wanted to take the points. And the parlay, this parlay was so close. Brunson hit that. Karl-Anthony Towns had the double-double. Derek White easily went over his points and rebounds. OG Anunoby, like I said, I liked him to have a big game. He had 4 threes. And then Josh Hart, the reason why Josh Hart didn't come through with points and rebounds was because of his foul trouble. He got 5 fouls pretty early in that third quarter and sat out pretty much all of the fourth. He would have easily cleared that. He's been clearing that in each and every single game. And that foul trouble really hampered this parlay here, but that was on its way to cashing. But other than that, phenomenal day. In the Patreon, as you can see, we hit on our parlay right here with Cubs, Yankees, and Diamondbacks. I have it right there. Boom, Cubs, Yankees. They were up 5 in the top of the ninth, and then Diamondbacks cash right there at plus 333. So a really good day in Patreon. Make sure you guys get locked in. Click in that description link down below. Get signed up. You're getting access to daily bets, future bets, and access to that group chat that goes off 24/7. First up here, we're in Rocket Arena here. Cleveland Cavaliers, number 1 seed, going against the Indiana Pacers, the number 4 seed here. And this is a trouble spot for the Cavaliers, coming back home down 3-1. And we're waiting on news about Donovan Mitchell, all right? Looking at the current odds, I don't know why they're not posting it on Yahoo, but we got a minus 278 for the Cavaliers with the comeback of the Pacers at a plus 222. Current line minus 323 for the Cavaliers with the comeback of the Pacers at a plus 250. Point spread at a 7.5. Total points at 230.5. Public bet percentage, no information as of right now on the money line, but it was when I looked at it last night, it was heavily on the side of the Pacers here trying to close this out. That's where the public and the sharps were looking at for the Pacers. And then for the point spread, obviously 67% of the bets, 70% of the money here on the Pacers as well. All right, so we have a public underdog here, public and sharp underdog in this game for game number 5 coming back to Cleveland. Total points at 96% of the bets, at 93% of the money on the over 230.5 total points. Injury news, Pacers are totally fine. Cavs, all right, Cavs and Donovan Mitchell. For Donovan Mitchell, as you can see right here as I pull it up, he is currently a game time decision. Let's see where I had it last. There you go. So game time decision. He's going to be questionable for Tuesday's game. We're going to have to wait on news about him. Obviously, either way, it's going to be a major factor. We hope that he plays in this game. Line will most likely adjust if he's confirmed out as well. So that's going to be a tricky one. This is more of a wait and see. But I do expect the Cavs to bounce back in this game. All right, public. I hate public underdogs here. This heavily is situations that we do avoid. And in a must-win Game 5 back in the crib with the Cavaliers, this was just been the number one team in the league number one team in the East. Excuse me. For the entire season, and I think they have some fight to get a game number 5. All right, so we'll ride with the Cavs here. I'll take the -7.5. I would say wait, because it's only going to be to your benefit. If he gets confirmed out, that's going to drop the line there. You'll get a better value on the Cavs. I ultimately think the Cavs win this game here, and they should cover the number as well. So we're playing Cavs money line here. I'll post both. And Cavs -7 as of right now. We don't know what the number is going to be at the later in the day. We'll see where it goes with this information about Donovan Mitchell. But we're on Cavs in game number 5. Okay. For the total, I'm going to go under 230.5. It's funny if you're looking at these totals here. The only game that went under was the Cavs win. Okay, the Cavs win, and that went under 231. And a half on the total here. They gotta find a way to either have Indiana in a bad shooting day, and this is a game in Cleveland. All right, that hopefully the cast and characters around here in Cleveland can step up defensively, which was their calling card for their entire season here, playing solid defense and very good offense to come up in a game, must-win Game 5, and that's what we're riding on. You gotta limit the Pacers here in this one. So Cavs -7.5 and the under on the 230.5 total. Last but not least, here we have the OKC Thunder back at home going up against the Denver Nuggets. We got a 2-2 tied series here. At least we got a competitive series in this one, because the other ones, it's looking like other teams are pulling away with the 3-1 here. We have a nice 2-2 tied series here. Thunder at home -475 with the comeback of the Nuggets at a +360. Point spread at a 10.5. Total points at 220.5, and they dropped this total 6-7 points, because last game was like 226, 227. This was a really big adjustment here, and we changed venues. Yeah, it was at 227. This game right here is at 220. I'm liking already off the bat that value in that total. Full game public bet percentage here we have, and this is crazy. So public is all over the Nuggets here. We're going back to the OKC Thunder. All right, money line looking at 60% of the bets coming in on Denver, 89% of the money coming on Denver. Wow. And then the point spread, 80% of the bets, 84% of the money on Denver with the +10.5. And then the total points, 94% of the bets, 84% of the money on the over 220.5. So looking at this one here for the injury report, no one of importance. Hunter Tyson out. Deron Holmes is out for the year for the Nuggets. For the Thunder, Nikola Topic out for the season. So no major injuries for either side here. And in game number 4, we saw the Thunder bounce back in a tightly contested game. Obviously, the Nuggets were home, and that's when they play a little bit better basketball here. And they put up a fight, but it was just a lot of poor shooting in that game. Both teams defensively turned over the ball evenly. Poor shooting from the three-point line. That's usually not like Thunder, really, because they're really good. They have a lot of good three-point shooters on their team. And it wasn't a very aggressive SGA. But defensively, I see what they're doing. He's being more of a pass-oriented player right now with SGA. As soon as he sees the double team, he's kicking it out and letting others fluctuate, and especially Jalen Williams. He's been the main beneficiary. But there's value. We got value on the total of the 220.5. Love the over in this one. I think offensively, things get ratcheted up, especially the Thunder as well. And when the Thunder at home, we could see a game similar to what we saw on the game number 2 with this blowout here. And that's why Vegas set this line at 10.5, really. So that they jumped it up right up. They didn't waste no time. 10.5. I'm going to be going and fading the public here. Love the Thunder in game number 5 here. They're the better, more elite team. And I think offensively, these shots are going to be falling for them. And that defensive pressure that they provide here, it will be a little bit of a problem yet again with some home cooking. So give me the Thunder on the money line. Thunder to cover the 10.5. And give me the over 220.5 on the total. All right. So those are going to be our breakdown for the Tuesday slate in NBA. Let me know in that comment section down below if you agree or disagree. We could definitely debate about that down there. If you want to get locked in for the Patreon, click on that description link. Get signed up. You're joining a great community. You're getting access to daily bets, future bets, and access to that group chat that goes off 24/7. This is your boy Chef D. I'll be back very soon, and peace out.